Welcome to this episode of Mopar Mike's Garage. We're gonna see if we can bury something today. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Stay tuned. So last night I worked feverishly till about 1 a.m. cleaning out the shed, cleaning off the general, cleaning. Today I opened up the doors on the shed. I did check the oil in there, check the antifreeze. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can bust this big guy out of here. It's gonna be interesting. Getting it in was a chore because it has no turning radius, and we don't have a lot of space, and it might be wet over there, so that's all right. You know, I saved all the weight I could. I took the license plate off, you know, all that stuff. So it's about 500 pounds lighter than when it came in by cutting the box sides off. And the major difference is I can see. So I borrowed the battery out of the old man's car because that was my best option. Yeah, so let's see if she wants to play today. She didn't take much. Gotta love old Detroit, she's loyal. Well, we gotta wait for it to build, put a little wind in the system here before we can really do anything else. I'm gonna work on strapping down the battery while we're doing that, and then we get to play the jockey game. See if we can move her on out. Well, we're up to about 90 PSI. And climbing, so we'll be able to kick her off pretty quick here. Yeah, there was like 4 of us when we put this beast in here, so we'll see if I can get her out myself without wrecking anything. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked here. So I even set up a second camera. I'm so excited. But yeah, so I gotta kind of finagle it out and then jackknife it and try not to put her in the pickers and get stuck. And hopefully we don't have to find out if the diff locker or any of that stuff works, or low, because that'd be less than ideal. But we're gonna give her the old college try. Yeah, we're right about 100 psi, so we should be able to kick the brakes off, start moving. Oh, we'll see here. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Oh yeah. I think this thing turns on a dime. All right, let's see. What do we got? Brakes came off. That might not be first, but that seems ambitious. Yeah, just for your vantage point here, I think if we hit the gas and we duck, we'll make her. Can you see that? Oh yeah, we don't lose about the top foot. Just a little extra throttle, we'll make her. I switched. Something clicked. Well, I think the peanut works. Whoa, 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 I'm not driving the dump truck. The reverse is the inside. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, you happy dog, you. Oh, my poor yard. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what Daddy likes. Come on, you big hooer. Get in there. Oh yeah. Does she sound better with a little bit of load on, and the diff lock works? Yes, what a win. Oh, I'm excited. All right, so what do we got? We got General out of the shed. We're almost up the air pressure here. We had a rain delay. So good thing we got out when we did, because it poured for a little bit. But yeah, we're past that. So we've got, well, let's start with what we don't have. We don't have registration. We don't have a title. We don't have insurance. We don't have a CDL. We don't have any experience driving a truck this big before. We have no idea how to shift it. It says we don't have much fuel, but I looked and we have fuel. We have, I don't know if we have a working water temp gauge, so that'll be interesting, but we do have antifreeze. Yeah, we have a tripod. We have oil pressure, so that's good. We have a voltmeter that's pegged out, so not sure what that, how much good it is. And I did bring a fire extinguisher because, you know. So, yeah, we're gonna just give her the old college try here and see if we can drive this thing. See what it'll do. Yeah, don't judge me. So you gotta learn sometime. Just usually most people don't do it on video. So yeah, hang on and listen to the sweet music of the Detroit. we've tried. We haven't exactly conquered yet. Yeah, we gave her the old college try. Can't seem to get into the high side. So when I shut the truck off, if I've got air, I can hear it clicking or like things trying to move when I pull the switch. So that gives me hope that it's working. But I might have to recruit a little extra help here and be like, let somebody that actually knows what the hell they're doing. Take it for a drive just to, I guess, prove that theory out. Probably the angle we're gonna go, but that's not all bad either, because that'll allow me to maybe get some cool shots of it. So we're gonna call it a win because it's out, and even I'm glad that I got it out when I did, because we got a couple torrential downpours today, just out of nowhere. So at least it's out. I put the dump truck in the shed and the tractor and everything. So that's a win. It runs beautifully. We do have a working temp gauge. Saw it up to about 165 or so. So that's reassuring. Obviously still not enough of like good run to try to make it or get it to clear up. She's still really smoky, but it is a good start and we're going in the right direction. All right, so we're capping this one off from inside the shed here because it's really windy out there, and you wouldn't be able to hear anything but static from the microphone. So I didn't film all of it. Long story short, I've taken this thing out like 3 or 4 different times, playing with it, trying to get it into the high side. I tried shutting it off and kicking it in, letting it roll back, see if it would lock in, any of that, so that I could just start it in the high side. No such luck. So it's really fighting a good fight as far as that's concerned. So I'm gonna call it on that one. Regardless, I can tell you that I'm through the first 4 gears and it does 13 miles an hour wound out. I'm sure there's a jump, but I'm sure it's not enough of a jump to want to do what I want to do with it. So either way, we need to cut off, so that'll be a good opportunity to re-gear and reevaluate our transmission options while we're digging into it. But in the meantime, next time we'll probably degrease everything and pressure wash it while it's out of the shed and it's easy enough, or it's still warm enough to start, because before winter we'll be coming back from the shed and most likely getting torn apart. So yeah, that's all good stuff. I will say that prior to the embarrassment earlier in the video, I have figured out how to better float the first 4 gears. Now, if only it went into high and we could get somewhere. But if I get everything cleaned up and pressure washed, I still got some time. Maybe we will we'll dive into that and see if we can diagnose it and at least get it to go for fun's sake. So otherwise, till next time, smoke them if you got them.